starts with Jesus and his disciples in the Garden of Gethsemane. They'd gone there to pray, and Jesus had gone just a little bit farther to pray. And when he came back, the disciples were all sleeping. 3 times he went away to pray, and 3 times when he came back, he found them sleeping. On the 3rd time, he looked at them and said, "Are you still sleeping and resting? Enough. Look, the hour has come. The Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Get up, let's go. Look, my betrayer is here." And as he was still speaking, Judas and a crowd of men armed with swords and clubs came into the garden. The leading priests and the teachers of religious law and the elders had sent them, and Judas had arranged a signal with them. "You will know who to arrest when I greet him with a kiss." And so, as Judas walked up to Jesus, he said, "Rabbi," and gave him a kiss. And the men arrested Jesus, and Jesus' disciples all deserted him. One man was so keen to get away from the mob that as the mob went to grab him, he wriggled out of his coat and ran away naked. The crowd took Jesus to the high priest's house, where they were all waiting. The leading priests, the teachers of religious law and the elders had all gathered there. Meanwhile, Peter had followed along behind in the distance, and when he got to the high priest's house, he entered the courtyard and waited with the guards, warming himself by the fire. Inside, the leading priests and the high council were trying to find evidence against Jesus so they could put him to death. But they couldn't find anything. Many false witnesses came to testify against him, but they all contradicted each other. Then some men stood up and said, "We heard him say that he would destroy the temple that was made with human hands, and in 3 days he would build another not made with human hands." But even then, the story didn't come out straight, and so wasn't very useful. And so then the high priest stood up in front of all the others, and he said to Jesus, "What do you have to say against these accusations? What do you have to say for yourself?" And Jesus remained silent. He didn't say a word. So the high priest said, "Are you the Messiah, the Son of the Blessed One?" And Jesus replied, "I am. And you will see the Son of Man seated in a place of power at the right hand of God, and coming on the clouds from heaven." And the high priest tore his garment in horror and said to the other priests and leading teachers, "What else? Do we need any other witnesses? What else do we need to hear? You yourselves have heard this blasphemy. What is your verdict?" "Guilty," they cried. "He deserves to die." And so some of them then went and spat on Jesus, and they blindfolded him, and they punched him. "Prophesy now!" They jeered at him, and then the guards, slapping him, took him away. Meanwhile, Peter was in the courtyard below, and one of the high priest's servant girls was looking at him. She looked at him closely and said, "Surely you were there, you were one of him, with Jesus of Nazareth." And Peter said, "No, I don't know what you're talking about." And he walked away into the entranceway, and then a rooster crowed. servant girl saw Peter again. She said to some of the others, "This man was definitely one of them." And Peter denied it again. And then a bit later, some of the others that were there said, "Surely you are one of them, for you're a Galilean." And Peter said, "May a curse be upon me if I am lying to you. I do not know this man that you're talking about." And instantly, the rooster crowed a second time. Suddenly, Jesus' words flashed through Peter's mind. "Before the rooster crows twice, you will have denied 3 times that you even know me." And Peter broke down and wept.